Hi, I'm Josiah.
And I'm Colin.
And this is Worth Watching.
Morgan Freeman on vodka Red Bull. You gotta see it.
Alright, so the movie we're going to be reviewing tonight is Las Vegas, starring Michael Douglas, Morgan Freeman, Robert De Niro, and Kevin Kline.
So the plot of the movie is you've got four really good friends. They've all grown up together since, they've known each other since the 1950s. And Michael Douglas is going to get married to a very, very young girl. Invites the three of them to go to Vegas with them, have a big old bachelor party and stuff. Problem is they're all 60s, so they're kind of out of their league a little bit, especially when you've got the young crowd. But it's so much fun.
Yeah, the movie's really ridiculous. It's really funny. But the thing that I really appreciated about it most, actually, was the acting. The fact that I was kind of worried that when you have these great stars who are kind of now sort of in their twilight years, I was afraid they were just going to kind of phone it in. But no, they're all giving great performances. De Niro gives a very emotional performance as his character. He's kind of broken down because his wife died a while back. They all just fit their roles really well. Morgan Freeman's great.
Oh yeah.
Kevin Kline's great. Michael Douglas is fantastic. Is sort of their skeezy friend who's getting married to the young girl. So all the acting all around was really good and it helped make the movie more than just
comedy.
Right. Yeah, it just helped make the movie more than just kind of like an old person comedy, you know?
Exactly. And I really like the fact that they just brought the old timers, when they threw them in a comedy movie, and like everybody rubs off on each other super well. They all pick up off of each other just very well. It feels like
there's really good chemistry between all of the characters.
So as far as like them being friends, it all just works perfectly. I really like that. So that's probably one of my favorite parts of the movie.
Yeah.
The humor, though, is super funny throughout the whole movie. They just rip on each other throughout the whole movie, and it's not just old people jokes. I mean, there is a little younger humor in there and stuff, but it's just funny to watch because
and the characters themselves have some really sarcastic humor in there, too,
Yeah, and it's just, since they did grow up their whole lives, they know each other inside and out, probably better than they do themselves, and they're just ripping on each other the whole movie. I really like that of it.
And the movie is really funny, but something that I appreciated a lot as well was the fact that it's not just a stupid comedy, especially in the second half of the movie. It becomes really heartfelt, and these characters start learning more about each other and sort of learning these life lessons from trying to transplant themselves back into sort of this, culture of Las Vegas in there. And you really get to learn a lot. They learn a lot about each other. You learn more about them. Yeah. They learn lessons along the way. There are actually some genuinely.
The whole way Michael Douglas and De Niro had some bad blood earlier on.
And so they're kind of making up through the whole movie. And there are really some genuinely touching moments in there
are. Too. Not only was the movie funny, but like everybody in the theater was at
least 40.
Yeah,
and
40 or plus.
Mostly over 50 too.
And they're all laughing at the humor. I have never laughed in a theater as much as I did watching this movie, and not just because it was funny. It's not the funniest movie I've seen. But just listening to all the other people in the back starting to laugh through the whole movie, I'm like, this is fun.
Yeah, exactly. So what would you rate the movie on a scale of A through F?
I'd give it a B. It's it's a funny movie, but it's not perfect.
No, but it's fun.
Yeah.
I would definitely give it a B as well. I enjoyed it. I laughed a lot.
Yeah.
I thought the characters were great. I liked the acting.
I'll watch it again.
Yeah, it was stupid. It was funny. Good, just all-around feel-good comedy movie.
Exactly.
All right, so that's it for this episode of Worth Watching. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more. Leave a like if you like the video. Comment down below on what you'd like to see next time, and we will see you next week. By the way, I owe you something.
Oh!
It's an old joke.